dude. It
Yeah,
happens.
Notepad.
It's just
Dude,
gone.
I've never used this. Oh, it's typing? I can't even draw. What the fuck? Oh, it's just literally paint. Okay. Oh, my slide is stuck under my computer. Hold up.
Nice. Well,
Okay. So, I don't know how to use this. So there's like a hill. Like it's not very big. This is kind of small, right? And there's like a little
uh-huh.
bike path going along it. There's a mini little bike path. It's more like long than wide, so it's kind of like one of these pools.
Yeah. Like they have. That's
It's
the
very
stuff that
long.
I'm used
It's
to.
more. It's like a hill. It's like a rounded top, like that. Like fucking ignore that part. That part's
Yeah.
that's it's getting struck by lightning.
Skadoosh.
Struck by lightning, and then
Uh-huh.
all right. So that's going on.
What the fuck?
So we're on the bike path, and there's like little trails up the hill.
Uh-huh.
Like you can go up and it'd be like, oh, cool. There's a little mini trail here, and like there's some trees going on. Some little tree action. It's a big fucking tree.
It's a big fucking tree.
They're just trees, like it's fucking Colorado wilderness, baby.
Uh-huh.
And me and my friend were up here. I don't
Are
know how
the
to.
trees there like different than the trees? I mean, you've been to Philly, like you know what's around here. Like,
Yeah, they're kind of just trees. But like,
I
this is me. This is my homie. I also smoked a backwood in these trees. I smoked a lot of shit in the trees, and then we stopped
bro,
smoking
your
in the trees.
homie's like 6'8".
So my homie's tall as shit, right?
Yeah.
And we're sparking up. We're smoking out a little spoon pipe. It's a fucking big pipe. We're
The
smoking out
pipe's
of
3 feet.
yeah, we're smoking out of a fucking leprechaun, right?
Uh-huh.
And so we're doing that, and basically we're like, hey, we're high, and it's winter, so there's snow everywhere because it's fucking Colorado.
Uh-huh.
We're like, you know what? I don't want to. We got all high, and we're like, I don't want to walk down that trail. That's a steep ass trail. So
Don't
what we're
tell
gonna
me you
do
fucking yeah.
is there's like a road. I'd say about up here, like towards the top. There's like a road going across, and it goes up to a church over this way, over here.
Uh-huh.
So we're like, oh, we'll go up to the road, and then the road eventually like winds down here
Uh-huh.
to like this fucking to like down there. So we're like, oh, we'll just walk up it. It was like a 30-minute walk up, like falling down in the snow to get up there. And then once we did, we had to walk down this road. We were up there for probably 2 hours. We spent like 15 minutes climbing and smoking, and then the rest just trying to maneuver our way fucking
Climbing and
down the hill.
smoking.
And then like when we get to the bottom, he's like, dude, like, what time is it? I'm like, I don't know. Fucking let me check my phone. Check my
Phone's
phone.
gone.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, we've been up here for 2 fucking hours. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? And he's like, dude, that's wild. And we lost a bunch of weed up there, climbing somewhere. So there's like a little baggie of weed somewhere in the hills.
A little weed baggy.
A little weed baggie.
I'm coming for that. I'm gonna snatch it. I'm gonna fly
Also, so
out.
there's like another hill over here, kind of, that's connected to it. Bike path still goes up towards it.
Uh-huh.
This is a different time. This is past. Fuck. This is past. And then this is less past.
So slightly less past, more in the
Yeah.
future, but not quite in the
Yeah.
present.
Yeah, not yeah. And there's also trees and shit because it's a hill.
Colorado.
Yeah. So there's trees and shit. That's a big fucking tree. We have the record for the world's largest tree on this hill, by the way. It's that one.
Damn.
But like we don't. But
You do. You think it.
in my artist work we do. So there's a
Yeah.
whole lot of trees over here. And me and the boys, it's during lunch in school. This is our school. It's like actually incredibly close. Like this isn't a good representation. Our school is like a 5-minute walk away from the hill. So we
Damn.
go from the school all the way over to the hill, and we're like, hey, it's lunchtime. We have to go back to 2 classes after this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke a backwood in the woods. And that's what we did.
Why the
Back.
fuck? Okay, your school like just doesn't give a shit. Like if
No,
you
no,
just
no. They
leave.
care. I'm just no. It was during lunch. They're
Yeah,
like, hey, you have 40 minutes of lunch. Like, do
like
whatever the
just
fuck you
whatever.
want. They have a rule against freshmen leaving, but I managed to convince them that I'm just some fucking I'm built different or something.
You're
I
built.
don't
You
know.
don't look
I don't
like a
know what
freshman.
the
You're a
I know
dirty
that's the thing.
man.
I'm built like a fucking dude. I'm built like an ox. But like, so they're kind of just like, okay, whatever. I'll let this kid leave, and they did. And so I left, smoked the backwood, sat through all of history, and the teacher like normally never talked to me the whole time. He's like, hey, so how you doing? I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, what are you trying to
He
get at?
knows. He just
And
knew.
no, and I could tell that he totally knew, and he's my favorite teacher now because when I left the classroom, my homies all in the hallway were like, "Damn," they're like, "Bro, you fucking reek," and I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like I sat through an entire class, no one said a goddamn thing,
Yep.
and I was like, "Bro,
I
what the
was gonna
fuck?"
ask you about that. I was like, dude, there's no way.
Well, because here's the thing, I didn't smell like weed. I smelled like fucking a little bit of like smoke, a whole lot of cherry, because we're like, oh, we'll get flavor. I
Yeah.
smelled like a whole lot of like shitty like synthetic cherry,
I mean,
and
if the man knows his way around, then like,
he's a pretty cool guy.
yeah, I'd be
But
surprised if he
like
couldn't tell.
some cherry, and fucking, he's like, damn, this kid's fucking dope. This is a door. It's a boat now. But
Yeah, it is.
but
What
like
the fuck?
we fucking. And then my boy's like, damn. But I smelled like cherry and sagebrush because we got a bunch of those up here.
Uh huh.
And fucking after that, I'm like, all right, fuck it. And I skipped my last period. Teacher didn't even fucking note. Teacher marked me as present. I think we had a sub that day or something.
Hot.
Because it was just one of those things where I went home and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to like talk my way out of this one and say like, oh, there's a sub and told us we could go, but we got to write our names down. I wrote down Isaac or just some fucking wild shit. Like
Isaac, bro.
I'd be like, just tell him, be like, yeah, I wrote down some falsities or something. I'd be like, I didn't write my last name. And he didn't like, we just must have had a sub or something. It was a wild fucking time.
Dude.
How do I make this larger? Oh, that's not eraser. And this is really gonna
You're
be all right.
enhancing your
Here's what we're gonna
lightning
do.
bolt.
No, I was just gonna fucking start a new picture and just start drawing shit because I'm fucked up. I'm sure there's a way. Can I just delete this?
Probably.